We are at the Ferragamo Museum and we are in the basement of Palazzo Spiniferroni. And the museum is dedicated to the founder, to the story, to the life of the founder, Salvatore Ferragamo. We have a big collection, 10,000 shoes. The exhibition that we have at the moment is on shoes and color, because Ferragamo loved color. And in a period in the 20s when the other shoes were only brown or black, he made yellow, green, red shoes and multicolored shoes. It was a novelty because he wanted to have the shoes more than an accessory. It's an important part of the general look. Before, in the 20s, the 30s and 40s, each customer had the wooden last of the feet. Now we have conserved only this group dedicated to the famous people. So we have Ava Gardner, Rita Hayworth, the Duchess of the Windsor. One of the qualities that explained the success of Salvatore Ferragamo was surely the innovation in the design and especially in the construction. He wrote in his biography that he made in his life 400 different patents. Ferragamo was the inventor of the wedge. He invented the wedge in 1937 for a problem of construction. Ferragamo had the idea to use the cork, and he loved the wedge because the wedge finally gives the space to the designer for the creativity, because there is a big surface, and he made in different material, in different color together. In the collection of the museum we have a lot of examples of shoes, original shoes made for famous people. And here are the Marilyn Shoes. We have more than 14 pairs made for her. These are the shoes that she wore in the movie, Some Like It Hot, but she used the same model also during every day. This shoe was made for Madonna because the company continued to work with the star. The same model we have in another part of the museum, made in other material for Ava Gardner. Here we have probably the most famous shoes that he made, but this model was made for Judy Garland in 1938, and so there are different layers of cork covered in sweat. This group is very important, is the invisible shoe that immediately after the war, Ferragamo received the Neiman Marcus Award in 1947, and he made a special shoe. He made it invisible, and we have here a heel, sculpted heel, but in wood and covered in suede or kid and so on. But the upper is made in nylon threads for fishing. And here we have probably the richest model that we have in the collection is the gold shoes, 18 carats gold, that Ferragamo made for an Australian client in 1956. Here we have also the cage heel, and it's very beautiful because the idea of the design of these shoes, very simple, but with a special heel. Yeah, Ferragamo, as each artist, used the same idea for a long period in a different ways. So the name of Ferragamo for artistic shoes was related with the name of a town that was famous in the world for art. And this is the story.